this is another kind of not secret toolbar, but a hidden one at the end underneath the collaboration section. And what provision for voids allows you to do is create generic models which represent your builder's work scopes. So this could be used by any discipline. So MEP could use this to create their provisions, and these provisions can actually be synced across linked models as well. So it could go to the architect, it could go to the structural engineer. If they also have Navigate Accelerate, you can synchronize these provisions across two models. I'm just going to demonstrate this in my MEP model over here. I have an MEP model open, and I'm going to go to provisions for voids. So I can see here I have my ducts, they're all live, and my architectural model is linked in the background. What you want to run is, firstly, you're going to set which model your provisions are in. So that's my current model. I have my MEP model open, and my target model then is my architectural model. I have the options then to pick whether my targets are structural or architectural. I'm going to leave both ticked for this. And then you have group modes as well. So selection mode would be you would click each of your ducts or your cable trays, whichever services you're doing, or you have parameter mode. What parameter mode allows you to do is if you have a collection of small services together, small pipes, for example, or small cable trays, and you don't want to create an OAK for each one of those, you can use the group ID to basically group those smaller services into one. So Navigate will recognize that's a group, and it's only going to create one opening for those small objects. Then you're going to select your building targets, which in this case, I want to do my walls, and then you're going to select your provision targets. In this case, it's my ducts. So I'm going to oversize these as well so that I'm adding 25 mil onto the size of each one of these. And then I want to make sure I'm in intersecting mode, so it's wherever my duct is intersecting my wall, and I want to hit create. So this is just doing ducts and walls. Again, you could choose to do all building targets. I could choose to do cable trays. I can do doors and windows, and that's basically going to create all of these intersections.
This is where it feeds into your collaboration process.
Exactly.
And you're meeting the collaboration requirements on projects.
If I zoom in here now, you can see this has created a generic model. If I just isolate these temporarily, you can see what they look like. It's a simple generic model. It has all its parameters in there. You can see the size of each one of them, and you can see the oversize as well. So again, if you needed to change the oversize for specific ones, you can do that. And all of them are also pinned in place as well, which is great because it means that they can't move. I can synchronize these voids between these provisions between my two models. So I can synchronize my M&E model. Again, I might be doing my builder's workscopes in a separate linked model just to keep things tidy. And I can jump back into my architectural model, and I can reload the M&E link. You can see there now that my voids have come through, and my mouse just froze there. Apologies, you can see there's my voids in my M&E model. I can use provisions for voids now to synchronize these across. So as I press synchronize and open up the dialog box, I have my M&E model on the left, my architectural model on the right, and I can select these. I can select the provisions, and I can bring these across. Equally, Navigate will tell you what is new, what's the same in both models, so that if the M&E model updates and I bring these into my structural, my architectural model, it's going to prompt me and let me know which ones are new or which ones have changed. So they're coming across now. And basically what you can do once they're in your model live is, you can see there, these ones have gone green, so it tells me they're equal in both. I can select any one of these. I'm going to turn off my M&E model now just for visibility to show you the final step in the process. Sorry, let's switch back models. To turn off my M&E model. So now I can see that my voids, my provisions have been basically copied across into my architectural model, and I can use provisions for voids now to review each one of these. You can also create schedules from this as well, so you can schedule out all of your provisions. But the main thing is you have your provision status, so you can accept it. When you accept it, it will cut the opening in your wall for you. So if I press accept, you can see that has changed there now, and that's been accepted. That has cut the opening in my wall for me. This might be a structural wall, it could be a structural slab. Again, if I can also reject this, I can say it's incorrect. If this syncs back then to the originating model, they basically can review then which ones have been accepted, which ones need more work because they've been rejected. And I can also put a hold on them as well. And then again, the last one then is you can turn them off. You can use show provisions to basically turn them on and off in your view as you're working. So it's a really, really powerful add-on there just at the end of the toolbar to be able to do builders work soaps, and it's a tool that will, you know, work for any of the disciplines.